Good morning and welcome to Business Breakfast in Bedhead. This morning we're talking about why you aren't getting clients off of social media and what to do about it. Hello, my name is Dawn Bradley. I'm your host and I come here weekday mornings with my bedhead and my coffee to chat with you about real life business stuff that's going to help you not only run your business the way you want to, doing what you love, taking care of amazing people, but also helping you generate more revenue, harnessing those people-pleasing ways that are actually hurting your business right now and turning them into a good way of doing it. So good morning. I'm so excited to do these live streams. I'm also streaming over here to my Facebook groups and to YouTube, and hello, Instagram. If you guys ever want to listen to these full episodes, if you can't make the full lives, you can always go check out the Anxious Creative podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, as well as on YouTube to catch the full episode. So let's get into it. I'm getting my glasses on so I can read your comments everywhere. Go ahead and put your name, where you're tuning in from, in the comments so I can get to know you and you can get to know each other. Here's the thing. We're not meant to do life alone. We're not meant to do this alone. We're meant to grow and learn together. And I don't want to be someone on a screen talking at you. I want to be talking with you this morning. And so go ahead and put your name, where you're tuning in from. If you have any of my programs, if you've taken any of my education, go ahead and share that. But we've got Plano, Texas, Shanine, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. I love it. Good morning. And first things first, I want to ask you, if you are not getting clients from social media, if you're on the struggle bus with, you're like, I'm doing the posting, I'm doing the things, and it's not getting me the results I want, can you put a 1 in the comments? I know that it's not only you and you're not alone with this. And I want us to develop a community of trust and of vulnerability here. From New Hampshire, from Saskatoon. I love it, Erin. From England, from Phoenix. Oh my gosh. I want us to be able to see that we're not alone in our struggles. And so many times we struggle silently and alone, and we don't want anyone to know what we're going through. And we feel embarrassed because maybe we've been in the industry for a long time, but the social media things, I'm doing all the things that people are telling me to do, and it's not getting me the results. Clearly, there must be something wrong with me. Maybe that's the internal dialogue. And I want to remind you that in my community, we're live on the internet. We're not in a private community like my Rock Your Business students. But when you're in my company, I desire to create a safe space in a judgment-free zone. And so the first thing I want to share with you guys today is that it is my promise to you that I will be a safe person in a judgment-free space for you this morning. Now, I'd love for each and every one of you to put a 1 in the chat, committing to this being a safe space and a judgment-free zone for everyone else as well. Showing everyone else, if you put a 1 in the chat, that shows everyone else that's here with us right now that you're committed to it being a safe space and a judgment-free zone, because I want to show up real, raw, honest, and vulnerable for you this morning, talking about things like getting more clients, putting yourself out there when you're a skilled and talented person, but you're struggling to get the promotion part of it down. And so I see the 1s coming in. I love it. Thank you so much. 1. I love it. You guys are amazing. That helps me show up and help you more, because you guys know if you've been here long enough. If you're new, go ahead and type new in the chat. If this is your first time to one of my lives, I would love to welcome you in. But if you've been here for a minute, if you've been here before, you know that I show up real, raw, honest, and vulnerable always. So I want to start off with a story. Hi, Callie. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Erin. Oh, new people. I love it. Welcome. You're in the best place on the internet, my biased opinion. So I want to use an example to get you in the right mindset about social media. So if you had a physical store, say you had we're going to use hair salon because I was a hairstylist for so long. So say you're a hairstylist. Let's just imagine if you're not. And you're the best of the best. You have the most talent and skill. And you have this salon on a street, and you're inside doing the best hair ever. And maybe you don't have clients, so you're working on mannequins, but you know you're doing the best. And nobody's coming and booking in with you. And you're going, why isn't anyone booking in with me? Well, you don't have a sign on your door, and it doesn't say open. And so people walking by might just think it's empty. If they look in, they're like, maybe there's someone, oh, look, someone's doing hair, but it doesn't say they're open. And it doesn't say anything about me coming in there. So when you think about it, if you're creating a physical business, and this is going to make sense with the social media in a hot second here. When you're creating a physical business, you make sure you have a sign outside, and you make sure you have a sign saying, welcome, come on in, walk-ins welcome, or whatever it is, right? Or by appointment only, please inquire, right? You have a sign saying the intention. And even then, if you have a sign, a beautiful sign that says what your business name is, and it says walk-ins welcome, or by appointment only, please inquire, or just an open sign, people still might walk by and look and go, oh, cool, right? How do you actually get people into your business? I know for me, when I decided, when I was working in a salon as a hairstylist, I was working as a commission stylist. I wasn't making commission. I was making $800 a month because I was getting paid minimum wage, and I was allowed to take clients that requested me, but no one was really requesting me. So what did I do? I wasn't sitting around going, how come the salon isn't bringing me anyone? How come nobody's finding me? And this is going to make sense with social media in a hot second. I went out and started talking about what I did. I started, and just places that I already went, to the grocery store, where I worked out, the church I went to, the bathroom in the clubs that I was going to on the weekends. And I just started finding ways to insert what I did into the conversations I was already having. And I was building connection and relationships and communicating with people outside of the business. And so if you think of social media, your page as your business, a lot of people are posting, putting the hashtags, doing the things, but your handle doesn't say what you do. And I don't teach social media for a reason, because I don't believe you need to know how to use social media. You need to know how to promote yourself, and then you can harness social media as one way to promote yourself, but you can also use the strategy of promoting yourself in multiple different ways. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to learn social media. I don't follow the rules of social media. I just know how to promote and market myself well. And so if you think of your page as the business that I was just sharing about, put a 1 in the chat if this is resounding with you. You can be the most talented in the world. You can do everything right. You can have all the know-how. But if you don't get out from your business and get into the community, then no one's going to it's going to be very rare and seldom and slow for people to stumble across you. It can happen and you'll play the long game. But if you want quick results, if you want to get people in quickly, you need to get out from your business, and you need to stop thinking that skill and talent are going to help you market yourself. I see so many skilled and talented people in there, what they do, not know how to promote themselves, are like, well, I don't want to come across as cocky. I call bullshit. You're scared to put yourself out there. Because there's a difference between confidence and cocky. There's a difference between me being like, oh my gosh, you need to come see me to get your hair done because I'm the shit, I'm the best, and it's going to be the best thing you ever experienced and you'll always love it. That comes across cocky. Or, oh my God, I love your hair. It's beautiful. Clearly you have someone really good doing your hair. I never want to poach anybody, and your hair is amazing. And I just want to say, like, your hair is the kind of hair that I would want to get my hands in. It's so beautiful. It's so blended. That's the kind of hair that I do. I know this might seem weird, but as a hairstylist, as a professional, your hair is beautiful and you clearly have someone great doing it. But if you're ever looking for someone that you need to get your hair done, or you know anyone like you, here's my card. That's confidence. And it doesn't come naturally to me. I have people telling me, it's so weird. It's actually like the weirdest thing when people say, I want to be more confident. And I'm like, who's someone in your life that you want to have confidence like? And they're like you. This isn't something that's come naturally to me. It's something that's practiced. If you want to get fit, you go to the gym, and you don't get fit after a week. You have to keep showing up. And so if you want to start getting clients and social media isn't working for you, it's because you're using it wrong. Get out, stop worrying about, and I'm not saying the tips, trips, tacks, and tactics aren't helpful. They are. But I would say, and this is where I might differ from opinions from other educators. And I want you to know that I don't think the way I look at things is better than, superior, or more right. It's what resounds with me and what connects with me. Going on a posting schedule, I'm like, the most consistent thing I'm consistent at is being inconsistent. If I get feeling trapped into something like you got to post 3 times a day, or you have to do this kind of post, I lose interest. I have to post when I'm inspired. And so for me, and what I want to share with you, what's helped with what me grow clients from social media is engaging. So the pages that you already follow, if you're a local business and you provide a local service like a hairstylist, an esthetician, a beauty professional, massage therapist, generally service-based professionals, then look at the local stores that you connect with on social media and engage with them. That's like the virtual way of going to the store and connecting with them. If you want to get clients from social media, get outside of your page and invite a conversation. Stop thinking posting and hashtags and going viral is what's going to do it. In my opinion, that's not the way it works. If you've got any questions about this, amen, Danielle, I love it. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. Like this idea. Yeah. And so I want to give you permission right now to ditch and trash can all the social media do's and don'ts. You know, it's funny. There's like this place I do business with. And it's because I ended up going there because it's really close to my house and it's convenient. But their social media didn't connect with me because it was too polished. And I don't connect with polished things. And so the thing that I teach in my client building bundle, which is my program about how to get more clients and keep more clients and make more money, is I teach you how to find who are you trying to attract, because it's easy to get, hi Lauren, it's easy to get more clients and get the wrong ones. But if you want to attract the right clients, you need to know where they're hanging out. What do they relate to? Like, I know there was a couple of weeks ago I went live and some new person in the comments was like, oh my God, fix your hair. And I laughed. I went, clearly you're new here because this is called Business Breakfast in Bedhead. And yeah, I was in the hair industry for over 2 decades, but I never felt like I fit in. I felt like a misfit. I always felt like trapped in an industry that I didn't belong in, I wasn't a pretty girl. I was kind of rough around the edges. I played sports growing up. I was more of a feminine tomboy. And I always felt like I was an outsider in my industry. And then I learned there was other people like that too. And so me showing up as I am connects me with the people that I want to connect with and that I want to do business with. But there was a time where I thought I need to be done up, full makeup, put together, not in sweats, because as a hairstylist, God forbid, I look comfortable. And then I started to attract the wrong kind of clients. Same when I was behind the chair. And so ask yourself, are you putting on a front to try to appear a certain way that you think you're supposed to appear? And then you're actually attracting like, oh, I have to look like I have everything together and that I never make a mistake. And then you're attracting people who expect you to never make a mistake. The moment I started to give myself permission to be human and have grammar mistakes in my posts and show like a picture of hair that had like, there was like one hair that was like this and being like calling it out on myself, was the moment I started to attract clients into my business that were okay with my humanness. And so if you have high anxiety, which I have a sneaking suspicion you do because you're here and my podcast is called The Anxious Creative, and this is a really big part of what I do. If you have high anxiety and you put high expectations on yourself, and then you fear other people your clients are putting those high expectations on you as well, what if you just started showing up real, raw, honest, and vulnerable? Brianna, hi. What if you started sharing the things that you're nervous about? I'm nervous that you won't take me seriously because I show up in my bedhead. I'm nervous you won't think I'm a good business mentor because I talk about my own failures that I currently am experiencing. But the reality is the moment that I put that out there, we connect and we relate and the right people connect with me. Now, I teach business to service professionals, but I know not every service professional is going to connect with what I do. And that's okay because I don't want to attract the people who want me to be a certain way. That there are many educators and mentors out there. And that's why I think hiring a mentor that you connect with, you relate to, and they've been through a similar struggle and they've overcome some things that you're currently going through is the most important part. Because if you want to build a business, and here's the thing, for a long time, I was like, I want to hit 6 figures. I want to be a multi-6-figure earner hairstylist. And that was my thing, but I didn't get specific about how I wanted to get there and what kind of clients. And so I want to help people make more money, but a stress-free more money, because it's easy to teach how to make more money, how to get more clients. So easy. And it would be so easy for me to teach you ways that don't have integrity, that leave you feeling burnt out and worn out. But at the end of the day, you have more clients and you have more money. I want to help you build a clientele that you love going to work with every day. It's like your favorite client on repeat every day. And that you make money without pushing yourself to the limit and while pushing yourself to burnout. That's my goal when you work with me, when you take my courses, when you take my programs, when I mentor you. My goal isn't to just give you more clients and make more money. That would be easy and an easy way to push you into burnout and into a place that you're unhappy and you want to leave the industry because you're like, why is everyone taking advantage of me? Why do I feel like I'm getting used and abused and I can't stop this people pleasing tactic? No, we're going to develop you into a confident service provider who knows their boundaries, who communicates them compassionately, who has confidence in implementing their boundaries, their policies, and following through on them because they're not scared of a reaction because they know how to communicate it clearly, compassionately, and assertively to have clients understanding so that you're also making more money and have clients who respect you, who love you, and who want to come back and share you with everyone. That is what I do for you. And so if that sounds good to you, if you want to develop this kind of business, if you want to get more clients and more money, but clients you love working with, and money that isn't stressful to earn or feel slimy or sleazy, I want you to go ahead, and if you haven't got my client attraction playbook already, comment the word booked right now. And there's an automation setup that will send you a link to my free client attraction playbook right now. It's completely free. It has the 7 steps that I used to build my clientele. And if you want to go one step further and you want to get my client building bundle, shoot me a DM. I don't have an automation one set up for that. Oh, and Danielle, I don't think anyone who's watching this on Facebook or YouTube, I don't have that automation set up over here. Unfortunately, that's just but Danielle, you can comment that over on Instagram. But I want you guys to know that you need to get specific. Do you want more clients and more money at any cost and in any way? Or do you want more clients that you love working with and more money that's stress-free to earn? Put a 1. How did I do that? How did I make the balloons happen? If you put a 1 in the chat, if you're ready for clients you love and stress-free money. Oh, 2. Oh, maybe because I was like asking which one. Yeah. Put a 1 in the chat if that's what you want. Because that's what I want to help you with. That is my goal. That is what drives me. Because I did it the wrong way so many times, and I don't want that for you. I love this. Booked 1, 1, 1. I love it. So good. Well, I want you guys to know, is today Thursday? Tomorrow's Good Friday. I forget. Being self-employed, I forget about holidays. So I will go live tomorrow morning again. But if you have questions about building your clientele, please check out my client building bundle. If you want to make more money in a non-sleazy way, please go get my client building bundle. You will not regret it. Okay, have a great day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here. If you missed any of this live, it will be up on the podcast. I'm not sure when, but soon. But if you haven't checked out the Anxious Creative Podcast yet, go subscribe, watch, listen. You can watch this week's episode over on YouTube. We put these live on the podcast as well, but I also do once a week a more formal podcast. And I interviewed my friend and student Rachel, and it was so freaking amazing. So I want you guys to go check that out. But thank you so much for showing up for you, for future you. And I want you to remember, don't be addicted to learning and allergic to implementing. I want you to take messy, immediate, imperfect action after I finish this live. Take 5 minutes to do one thing that's actually going to move the needle forward in your business. You've got this. You have everything you need. I'm here cheering you on. You're amazing. Stay weird, friend. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye.